Okay. So I'm trying all of the different ways to record a video for you all, um, to see which one is faster through YouTube so that I can get you transcripts, to be honest. Um, Other than that, I really hope that you went through and got familiar with the online platform that we'll be using for half of our time, as well as the inserting a picture of yourself so that I can see you on the first day, since our first day is technically this and not actually in person. Um, but go ahead and do those two things as well. What I do want to talk to you about now is our major assignments. So, this is a literature class, so there's not a lot of writing, but it is an online class, so there is a lot of writing. So, we're kind of going to balance the two of those and see how it works out for us. But ultimately, there are three papers that you end up doing. Two of them are the same. You just do one at the beginning and then one at the end. They do have to be on different topics, of course, but it's the same format and the same type of writing. Um, that would be the cultural connection papers. Those are actually your longest papers. They're roughly about 1,000 words each. So we're looking at four double spaced pages. Um, and really, what we're looking for is you connecting one of these texts to some cultural theory that's going on, talking about it in depth. What's the background, the history of it, what's in the story, how does the text challenge some of those things, how does it question it, how does it push it forward. There's so many cultural elements in, well, every piece of literature, in my opinion, but certainly in the literature that we're going to be talking of, that there's so many options for you to choose. So I really want you to choose something for these cultural connection papers that you're passionate about, that connects to you in some way, that you find interesting or different or new or familiar or any number of things. But make sure that you choose something that you like, because otherwise, writing a paper about something you don't like is hard. Is hard, and it doesn't get done very well. So go through and choose a text that you like, choose a cultural concept that you like, work with me, make those connections. We'll talk about all of those more. Uh, in addition to the two cultural connection papers, you're going to do something called a close reading. Perhaps some of you have done this before, perhaps some of you haven't. But in essence, what it is I give you a number of passages. You pick one of them. Again, whichever one you like the most or whichever one most resonates with you, and you write about how the writing brings about a particular interpretation of that writing, how it adds to the novel or the story or the poem, how it lets you know what the text is actually about, and how it does that through language, and how language is written to bring about a meaning and to bring about a feeling and a response from the actual author or from the readers themselves. So again, we will talk more about that. That's much shorter. It's about 500 words. Those are your three main writing assignments. So you'll do one of the cultural connections towards the beginning, the close reading towards what will be midterm, and then the next cultural connections paper would be your final. So those are the three writings. In addition to that, you do have what is weight-wise the biggest project, which is a collaborative discussion presentation. So during one of our in-person times in class on Wednesdays, you and a partner will present something about some story. We will work through that together. There are detailed outlines, kind of fill in the blank outlines, if you will, already on the Blackboard site under those reading and resources, other class documents. Um, so go through, take a look at that. Be prepared on Wednesday to sign up for a time. If you're not there on Wednesday, I'll just put you at a time. with a particular person. So, show up on Wednesday. So if nothing else, you get to pick what your big project presentation is going to be. Um, Other than that, we just have our engagement points, which is a combination of in person engagement cards that I'll hand out on Wednesdays, as well as discussion board entries and replies that you'll do every Monday. Or for those days where we have a holiday like Memorial Day and Juneteenth comes during our session, those will be pushed to Tuesday. So enjoy Memorial Day, enjoy Juneteenth, and just do those on Tuesday. So those are all of the major assignments. To be honest with you, those are all of the assignments. Other than that, we'll read, we'll talk, we'll watch some movies, I'll make popcorn. Um, and that's basically what our class is going to be. So email me if you have any questions, as always.